fun to play than COD.
It's more fun watching Battlefield 6 pre-alpha sniping gameplay than to play Warzone right now. Yeah, that's crazy work.
I'm the guy who agrees with that.
Great looking scope.
The city I live in.
Not much sway either. Oh, it's nice. Just clean. Ooh.
Is he using... I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say like a... Is my... Dude, my controller, my mouse is chalked.
How does that even happen?
There we go. I don't know, man. I'm using the wrong USB cable to charge it, so I'm like knocking shit loose when I unplug it, I think.
That's an explosion.
Well, it's not that broken. Jesus.
I'm
Unless the Mossad got to it, I don't know.
I'm talking about the Battlefield gameplay I'm watching. Hope that helps.
Okay.
Just got blown the fuck up. Anyways,
I understand
welcome.
it. Hopefully it's your house.
Ask. Battlefield, by the way.
Yeah, today's an episode. Welcome to the episode. And the number is on your screens. You'll figure it out. I don't know, man. 5 something.
537, I'm being told.
Too many to count. I can't count that high, so hope that helps really as well. Welcome to the show. Today we're doing an episode, and it is about whatever you guys figured out to do. Ask. We're doing Q&A. So, well, really good thing. Discord is not pulled up yet. Really good thing. But I won't be pulling up Discord, and this is why I set up my OBS this way. So, today, we're going to answer some questions. Not really anything going on, and if there is, don't want to talk about it. Don't care and didn't ask. If you're here live, you can ask questions in the chat. And for free this time.
Oh, we're
feeling generous. Yeah,
because we have no questions.
No, that's not it. And I will edit that out. It's because we're feeling generous.
Oh, we got one. Okay, we got one extra question in there. There we go.
5, right. 6. 6 comes after 5. Yeah. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. As far as announcements go, none really. Oh yeah, there's one. We just did a Patreon bonus episode on Battlefield. I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry. And it was good. It was fun. We watched some gameplay, but for the most part, we were kind of just yapping, going through some news on the topic of it, and just a very broad overview is that the next Battlefield looks very promising in a way that like BF 2042 did not immediately. A lot of it's kind of like a return to its roots thing or whatever, but it's still gonna be new, so that's good. And also, which might be more relevant for some of you, it is going to have a battle royale at some point. That's what they're saying. Will that BR be good? Will the multiplayer be good? Patreon.com/Dropshot. You can find out, because we have the definitive answer on at least one of those things for sure. So keep that inside of your minds. And that's
you can still sign up for this Battlefield Labs thing to like try to gain alpha access. I might do this. I guess if the beta comes out in a couple weeks, it doesn't matter. But interesting.
They won't let you in, but yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna have a kernel level hard drive scan and find Warzone installed, and they're gonna put a virus on your computer actually. So anyway. Other than that, as far as announcements go, none really. I don't think. We will have one more bonus ep this month, and we do know what the topic of it is, so be prepared for that.
Yep.
And with that said, let's get to your fuck-ass questions. If you guys want to ask us questions, by the way, join the Discord, and there's a Q&A questions channel in there. Gaming and COD.
Nobody's talking about Season 5, man.
That's because no one cares about Season 5, Tanner.
August 7th, they're thinking, so that's fun. Okay, so not next week.
It's just months and months away, yeah.
Yeah.
This might be the longest season of COD of all time, by the way, Season 4.
It seems like it, huh?
It isn't, but it's so fucking boring that it feels that way. It might be. I don't know. I doubt it, though. But yeah. And we'll cover Season 5 at some point, obviously. But, I mean, nothing to talk about this week nor next, looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe next.
But we only have one episode next week, and 0 the week after, so we'll survive.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we got one next week. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Didn't ask.
Let's see. Yeah, Endseeker with BR Resurgence Zombies directed mode, which is like a casual mode, true. Having casual playlists. How long until they drop regular modes and have bots in every playlist? Yeah, we've been on this tip for a couple weeks now. Not long. I would say at the earliest, season 6. At the latest, season 3 of next year. That would be my guess. Right. They're just going to get rid of the casual playlist altogether, and they're going to dynamically scale bots based on your SBMM in every mode. Maybe not multiplayer, actually, but at least that soon. Eventually they will. But like BR, for example, and Resurgence, yeah, for sure. Battlefield already does it. Fortnite already does it.
Yeah. I don't think it'll happen in this game's life cycle personally, but if it did end up happening, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it doesn't surprise me, but I don't think we're getting it till sometime in BO7.
I tend
Probably
to
not
agree.
On the launch of Warzone either, but I'm pretty damn certain with the next main title, we will have bots in all modes. Virtually all modes. Other than like ranks and stuff, but yeah. That just reminded me too, by the way, talking about saying the word BR. I just read today that the lead DICE developer who is overseeing the BR mode he was the GM of Call of Duty Warzone at the time pre-release. So he was the one who was like the head of Warzone original, the first version. And now he's working for Battlefield. And I guess he's been working for Battlefield since like 2021 or 22. But I found an article and it's basically said even then his job is going to be working on the next game. Like even like he got hired around the time Battlefield 2042 released, but like the article even said what he's going to be focusing on is the future of Battlefield and the next title basically right away. So that could be interesting. I mean, at least you have a guy who, you know, was there when Warzone was very popular, and maybe he'll have a little bit more insight than other people at Battlefield would.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, to BR, yeah, potentially.
I don't think he worked for Infinity Ward. I think he worked for Activision. He was just like the GM of Warzone, it said.
That's interesting. I'm surprised he didn't have to sign a non-compete. Or maybe those only last a year, actually. If it was 21, he got hired. I don't know. Anyway, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know how helpful that is, though. It probably is pretty helpful because I don't know. Yeah, we talked about this a lot on Patreon, but like if they don't have a thing, then I don't see it. I don't see it working. But yeah, go listen to our bonus set.
That thing, yeah. If they don't have that.
But anyway, yes, Endseeker. I think they will do casuals in like every mode, and I don't think it'll be long. Obviously, we're not answering this question, but Mike B had the audacity to ask a question about the Carolina Ravens being disqualified from the EWC and asking who is to blame, and then linked us a fucking article for context. I would sooner read
Breaking Point article,
a chemistry doctoral thesis than a fucking article on a CDL team being DQ'd from the Esports World Cup. So I will not be answering that, and I do not care. Never will.
Yeah, I'm seeing this. Yeah, they were indeed disqualified. Yeah,
and yeah, that's a big fuck you, Mike. And that's Mike. That's a super retweet. So let me just hit that real quick. Boom. Okay, great. What is more difficult, being anything or being a podcaster? Being a podcaster, obviously. And as a former United States Marine who did some anti-piracy work off the Nepali coast, I can say that definitively. Yeah. So keep that.
Why in 9 days, man? Are you excited for me and me specifically?
No. Well, I'm excited for you to start rowing your boat. Yeah. Not gently down the stream, and yours and Sierra's shoulders are gonna be fucking sore as fuck the next day, maybe even that night. And you're going to think to yourself, God damn it, Raz was right, and never admit it also. I'm really excited for that. Because I know it's going to happen in your brain. So
yeah, we'll see. Okay, we'll see.
I guarantee. Do you guys jump rope weekly?
I'll admit it. Hey, I'm just saying, based on everything I read, literally everything is like, it's very easy. There were a few people that were like, I'm sore, but you know, mostly it was just easy. If you know how to walk, this is easy.
Okay. So. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to fucking drown. You won't, but you will be way more sore than you think. Especially if you guys are not professional boxers jumping rope every day. Yeah.
I've got a question for you, man.
Okay.
If you had to pick one, would you take mozzarella sticks, fried pickles, onion rings, calamari, cheese curds, or breaded mushrooms?
Can I be honest as motherfuck right now?
You can. This is an open space.
Safe space here. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. I've never had calamari and don't think I wanna, to be honest. And also,
it's good.
I don't know what it is. So
it's isn't it
something
squid?
Oceany.
Isn't it like squid legs or something? What is it?
Squid legs, huh?
It's something, man. It's their little swimmers.
That's crazy. I know it's like in the ocean, right?
It's squid, yeah. It's just squid.
It's squid, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's like saying pork.
It's good.
I see.
So it's kind of just one of those things where it's all about the sauce, you know?
Yeah. It's a lot of things.
So the breading's good. You dip it in the sauce, and if the sauce is good, you eat it. It doesn't really taste like much, the actual squid. It's just like overly chewy, especially if you get bad calamari, which is very easy to do. Most places don't have good calamari, obviously.
So don't get calamari at Applebee's, is what you're saying.
I wouldn't get calamari at like Applebee's or Red Robin, something like that in there.
All right, got it. Yeah.
But yeah, if the sauce is good, it's good. Yeah, it's real good.
I can see
Don't
that.
bother, just eat deep fried elastic bands. That's funny.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
So yeah, so calamari's good, but it's not up there. Breaded mushrooms is fucking out as fuck. I mean, I don't think I've ever even had that. That's something
They're
that's
all
not
right,
popular
but
here
yeah,
at all.
it's not my cup of tea, as the British would say.
You see in the South.
Whom we dunked on. In the
cheese curds we also don't eat
easily.
here, so it's boy.
We weren't even a state. We have cheese curds here. Oh wait,
they're not that popular though. But they exist.
Well,
you can find them.
I have them here, but yeah, I actually don't know how common they are.
I mean,
cheese curds.
There are some fast food places around that have them now.
Good, dude. Wow, they're good.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. I really like onion rings and fried pickles, but a good fried pickle is better than a good onion ring, I think. Both delicious though. I would take either.
I have a question for you. Can you tell me the difference between a mozzarella stick and a cheese curd other than the length? They're both just breaded cheese, right?
Seem to have, so I think cheese curds, they don't have like the seasoning as much, maybe. It's kind of just like lightly breaded cheese, whereas mozzarella sticks,
yeah, they're heavier.
From what I've gathered, they're thicker, a thicker breading, and the breading is usually heavily seasoned, like Italian seasoning, you know?
I'm seeing that. Yeah, I think you're right.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I actually think cheese curds might use a different cheese sometimes too, maybe. Because but the main thing is you're right. Matzo sticks, way more breading. So
yeah,
I'm going cheese curds, man. I can fuck up a cheese curd. You know what another difference is too, actually? Cheese curds usually are accompanied with, as you just talked about, the importance of a different sauce, not marinara. Sure, it exists somewhere, but every time I've had cheese curds, they have their own goofy sauce that is also fucking good. So
yeah,
I'm going cheese curds. Yeah.
Cheese curds they're small pieces of curdled milk, roughly the size of peanuts, with a mild and cheddar-like flavor. So it's just moldy milk breaded and fried.
Isn't cheese just moldy milk? Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
yeah. So interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Cheese is fake. So that's cool.
Big cheese guy. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
We have a Freddy's by us that sells cheese curds. I'll try them one of these days.
Yeah, you got to give them a try.
Didn't ask. Pat typed like 4 paragraphs here. Let's see what his question says, huh? It's not a question really, okay. But I was thinking today how in esports,
And then it's a question, by the way.
The game
spoiler
the
alert.
players play is always changing. But in
Question
regular
mark
sports,
L.
nothing's changed in years and years, and people still love it. Is there too much change in the esports world?
That's a question. That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I don't know, because like Counter-Strike doesn't really change at all, other than the maps. Like Counter-Strike competitive has been virtually the same for 20 years, and it's one of the most popular esports. It's got to be still the most popular first-person shooter esport, I think.
That's an exception, though, because he's right. Every other game, esport changes a lot. I think it's just
more... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a question for sure, yeah. I would say that's a question.
I think we'll come to a point where they're about equal, because like Counter-Strike, like Tanner said, I actually think that game changes exactly as much as real sports do. Because like you look at like, I'm not an expert. I'm an expert in everything except this, which is fascinating that you asked for this. But like basketball, NBA, if you look at the last like 50 years, a lot has changed. There might not have even been a 3-point line 3 years ago, or 50 years ago. That's like a fairly recent thing. All kinds of other rules, like 3-second rule, fucking all the, if you guys watch NBA, you'll know all of the other things, you know. Shot clock, even, probably, all that shit.
Yeah.
And on top of that, technology changes it a lot too. So they like start using like different balls, different material for the balls,
different bats. One of the MLB teams, just like some guy designed a bat for them, and they were hitting really well with it, I guess. And now they're thinking like all the teams are going to do it, because no team has ever designed the bat that way, but it's somehow legal, and this guy designed it, and I guess it's like busted OP.
It's an OP bat. Yeah, that guy has control freaks in the MLB. That's good stuff. So, like, sports, I think, do get updated when new technology comes out, and the rules and stuff, too. But, like, when new tech comes out, at about the same rate like Counter-Strike does, maybe a little less, but the difference is sports have been around for, I don't know, how long were the Greeks doing gay wrestling? Fucking 4,000 years or something. Maybe not that quite that long. Well, sports of some kind longer, I would imagine. So sports are way older. So there's only so much more they really need to do, I guess. And yeah, video games are just kind of a different medium. But that is a good question, because you're right. Like, if it's just your lifetime, like if you grew up playing basketball, for example, and you're like, for whatever, 30 years, game's the same. It's the same game with the same shit, and you still have fun playing it. But why would you not ever be able to play a video game for 30 years? That's a really good question, actually. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. Maybe part of it is because you need people to play against, but then it's still like, it's so much more popular. There's also like other benefits to playing real sports. So you get the endorphins, you get the exercise, people know it's good for you. Obviously more people play it. So like if you really love fucking, I don't know, like Doom 1, well, that's not even multiplayer, but like servers get shut down. That's an interesting question. It's interesting, because even if I had all that, I'd still get bored of a game way sooner than that.
Yeah.
So that's a good question. I don't think there's too much change, though, in the esports world now, because people do get bored like rather quickly. So I think there could come a point where the technology is so advanced and the like thermal bottleneck or ceiling, whatever, has been reached, where it's like, we could make a smaller computer chip, but if we do, we can't run the computer. Like, it'll get too hot. We're almost kind of there already. You can't get much better graphics than now. First of all, it looks real as fuck now. And second of all,
graphics are capped out. Yeah,
graphics are like kind of maxed. So like, I mean, obviously not completely. There's going to be more people can do. But there will come a point where it's like, okay, the computation isn't the problem, it's the heat. Like, unless we have some physics revolution in like super cooling somehow, I don't know how they could fucking do that. Then there will reach a point where the tech is like, we're teched out. There's no new consoles anymore. There's just like, they just keep reprinting the same ones and then reskinning them to make money. At that point, maybe esports do start to like settle more because the game is like perfect, you know, or as good as it will never be perfect because it'd be made by game devs, but like as good as they can get it. So I don't know. That's a great question though. I like that. It's a really good question.
All right, well, let's go back to the cord. Let's see.
Back to the cord. Okay, we'll come back to chat. Don't worry. Fuck pigs. Benjamin, what do you want to see in DMZ 2, and what do you expect to see?
I've given up on it. Extraction shooters just aren't good. That's what I've come to realize. None of them are good. Tarkov was really good at one point. None of the other extraction shooters have even been somewhat decent. So yeah, it's I don't know. I don't even know what I want to see. That's the thing. I don't know how to explain what I want. I want Tarkov. That's it. And I want that game to be how it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah,
you just can't make another game like it.
Or 0.12. I don't know.
Yeah. So you can't make it. So I'm going to like it. That's what I've come to realize. What do like the casual shitter fucks want though? Nothing but bots in their lobbies. They don't have to fight people. So they'll for sure have that.
Tarkov PvE. Yeah. Which they'll get.
I expect to see a lot more missions, more detailed missions, hopefully. More lore, like a storyline. Did DMZ even have a storyline at all?
I can't read, so I don't know.
But having like a decent storyline, the super nerds would probably like that too. And basically just as little action as possible. Just make it super, super boring. And never have to fight a real person, and it'll be incredibly popular because gaming is dead because players ruined it. Yeah,
like you guys listening is who we're talking about when we say
like
that.
You guys you guys who enjoyed DMZ and play casual mode, you've ruined gaming forever for everyone, including me.
Yeah, and it's obvious.
I hope that helps you ruin my life, man.
Yeah, what I want to see in DMZ 2, I mean, again, like. The things I would actually want to see in DMZ 2 would be the same things I want to see in any extraction shooter, which are it's inconceivable COD would do them. Because that's another thing I think about extraction shooters is you really have to go all the way or it doesn't count. Like you can't do some of the stuff and it be good. You're either like a good extraction shooter or you're not, and that entails a lot of features. So like if you have like an arcade shooter, you can have like a good functional arcade shooter that's like pretty bog standard, and it'll be like fun for arcade shooter players, the 10 that are left. If you added like create a class, for example, with like perks and shit, that would make the game better, but it isn't like necessary for a good arcade shooter. You could add customizable operators that would make it better, but it's not necessary. You could add so on and so on and so on. And you could keep improving it, but none of it's like strictly necessary for the game to be good. Whereas, at least for me, with an extraction shooter, you really have to have a flea market. You have to have punishing ass deaths. You have to have difficult tasks. You have to have like it be really easy to die and dangerous AI. I don't know if you have to have a hideout, although that would help a lot. Maybe that wouldn't be part of it. But like, and then if you only have like one of those four things, it's still equally shit. So like if it's just like DMZ 1 with a flea market, that would still be awful. it would be equally awful as if it didn't have a flea market, even though I want a flea market, because I want the whole package. Otherwise, it just doesn't count. So, and also, if we're being honest, I want it to be impossible to play on a controller because there are too many keybinds. I want to be able to lean. I want to be able to toggle my tactical device, my optic, canted. I want to have 100,000 keybinds like you do in Tarkov. But that's not, it's like actually not possible on a controller. So yeah, that's what I would want to see. And barring that, it'll suck balls. Yeah, I just don't think it'll be fun at all. Because if it's not going to have that, then I'd rather just go kill shit, honestly. And if I want to just go kill shit, then I'm not going to play DMZ. I'm going to go play Battlefield or Warzone or whatever. So, yeah. And then what do I expect to see? Something not that I just described at all. Yeah.
Exactly the same as DMZ1. Yeah. Really
basically
boring
DMZ1 with some improvements.
Like all of the DMZ missions felt like a chore, because also since it's like the whole class setup and everything that you just can't do in Call of Duty, like how Tarkov is, like the missions feel rewarding because it gets you to unlock better items like that are, you know, like a certain ammo's quest lock. So you're like, I need to do this line of quest to unlock this really good ammo. Otherwise I'm going to pay a crazy fee for it.
Or like the flea market from another whatever player. Yeah.
Whereas like DMZ is like, oh, do this chain of missions and you get 30 minutes of double weapon XP. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, yeah. It's just so
it won't
much.
Be good. I've changed my mind on it completely. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ben also asks, if you were forced to expand your content beyond COD, I have a spoiler alert for you. To keep the pod going with other games, subjects, etc., would you explore? I don't know. We have been forced to expand our content because nothing has happened with Call of Duty in lots of time. And you may have noticed that. So, yeah. What other thing? So, honestly, if we were to do that or needed to do that or whatever, tying the pod to Call of Duty was really good when Call of Duty was really popular. But likewise, is really bad when Call of Duty's unpopular. And we've seen it behind the scenes. Our analytics are like downloads and everything. It charts like almost perfectly, or correlates almost perfectly with like Steam charts. Where it's like, oh, okay, a lot of people are playing. We have a fuck ton of downloads. Not a lot of people are playing. We don't. So it's like we're kind of at the mercy of Call of Duty's, you know, success or lack thereof, which right now sucks, but it was really, really smart and good early on when, you know, Warzone was all the rage. But
Nicole's rage baiting us, by the way.
I don't. What?
Nicole's rage baiting us in chat hard, by the way, and this pisses me off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me some examples, Nicole. Give me 3 examples, and I'll be shocked. So yeah, that's kind of part of it, and then. When I like doing the pod the most, we're just talking about whatever. Like, I wouldn't want to tie it to a thing again, honestly. Like, I wouldn't want to be like, oh, we're the Battlefield podcast now. Or, oh, we're the Crash Bandicoot. Or fucking Iran or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's it's much more fun and freeing when you can just talk about whatever you want. But that's also much harder to do, because how do you get an audience? Some guy's podcast.
How does somebody even find it?
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't make any goddamn sense. So
those don't work.
Those
don't work unless you're like a comedian or like a political fucking advisor or something. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, you can't just be 2 guys talking. Yeah.
Casual mode fucking sucks, Nicole. Ranked has existed now for 3 years, and it's full of cheaters. The special events are also fucking ass because the rewards suck compared to MW3 Warzone. It's all just worse.
I don't even know what you mean. We've talked about casuals. We dedicated an entire episode to it, Nicole.
I mean, we talked about casual mode. Well, I think she's just saying that because we don't like the changes, which she's right.
Yeah, but we talked about, don't say plenty has happened, with implying that we haven't talked about it when we have. Obviously, Nicole, stupid bitch. So we have talked about casuals. We did a whole fucking episode on it. Ranked, I mean, what do you mean? We've talked a lot about ranked. Haven't talked about it recently, but there haven't been changes to it. So I don't know what that means. And then don't say special events on a regular basis. Yeah. We have never in 5 years have we talked about fucking LTMs before. So I don't know what you mean. And also, what is that content? Oh, I played High Times. It was really fun hearing fucking funky bass riffs every time I ripped a joint or whatever. Okay. Stay humble. What the fuck do you mean? So thanks, Tanner. I've been rage baited.
Yeah, you've been rage baited. Great
so
work,
keep that
Nicole.
Inside of your mind.
Great work out there.
But anyway,
it's yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, she's partial. I mean, she's actually right quite a bit. Like, we got Verdansk, which everybody wanted. The main thing lacking too is like no resurgence maps. Like we talked about, Area 99 was a complete flop. Rebirth is still just Rebirth. We haven't gotten anything else. But yeah, I mean, casual mode is very good for the game and the player base, I guess.
Clearly,
but yeah, like the special events, just it doesn't. The special events are also meaningless now because there's literally every single minute you play the game, there is some sort of event going on. So they don't mean anything because of that. But then also the rewards for them have been fuck ass, except for like they have one right now that looks pretty cool. It's like a weapon camo. Whereas MW3, they had all that cool stuff. They had the prestige system for the guns. They had cool event camos. There were all the nuke rewards that change. You know, this pre-MW3 too. But yeah, it's like they just removed a lot of that too. And bring back Urzikstan, of course.
Yeah, that would get me to play a lot. You were implying that, Nicole, or you're retarded. I don't know, because you can't say plenty has happened. You just don't like the changes. In response to me saying we've stopped talking about COD because not much has happened. What else could that mean? Duh. Okay, now I've been giga rage baited, so motherfuck you, Nicole. Hope that helps. Anyways, I mean, you're right, but you're not right. But I'm glad you are happy with the game currently. And no shade, they know that. That's why they've made these modes.
It's worse than,
because it applies to casual players Warzone, such as yourself.
Because nothing matters, because nobody has anything to get mad at now because you play against 90% bots. So you're not going to get mad, obviously, because you're not fucking dying to better players. So you like the game now. That's why everybody that plays casual mode, because they can't handle public lobbies, like the game. That's the only reason.
Right.
It doesn't mean it's good or fun.
Well, yeah, it's
fuck ass, actually.
It's a bad game. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, if you're enjoying that, then, you know, I'm genuinely jealous of you, because once upon a time I did enjoy Warzone. Hopefully it'll happen again next year, but that'll be the absolute goddamn soonest. But we'll see. So, I don't know. Anyway, so to go back to Ben's question, ideally we would talk about just whatever interests us at the time, because that's something I've said over the last 5 years. I think this is true as a podcaster, and also as someone who listens to podcasts lots. The best podcast content is always when the people doing it are like into the thing. This is even true with like teachers, like school teachers.
Yeah.
You ever had a school teacher that fucking really loved, like, I'll give you a great example. I had a great fucking, oh my God, what was the math type called?
Calc.
No, it wasn't
geometry.
Calc. Trig. I had a great trigonometry teacher in high school. And I do not care about math or trigonometry motherfucking at all, obviously. It's boring. I was actually pretty good at math, but I don't like it particularly at all. But I loved trig, not because I like trig, but because the teacher, like, his dick got hard about trig, dude. He told us some story about how he went to a conference and one of the other teachers there was like, why don't we just start calling pi 3 instead of 3.14 so that the kids can remember it easier? And he fucking freaked out because you can't do that. I don't remember the reason why, but he's like, you can't just say pi is a number that it actually isn't, because then everything is fucked. Like none of the equations work anymore. You're finding fake areas of circles or diameters, whatever the motherfuck. But like, he was so into math, the most boring subject, by the way, not even history. Like history, you'd be like, yeah, I get it. If your teacher really liked
math
American history, then yeah, I can see you liking it more. But like even trig, he got me because he was so into it. So anyway, I feel the same way about podcasts. If the people doing it are like super into it, it's way better content, way more interesting to listen to. Even if you as a listener are not really that into it, or you thought you weren't, like you could get into it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that's that.
I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to think of like a teacher who was really into it and liked it.
Have you never had a good teacher before? Sick friends.
Well, I mean, it's just, if it's not like, it's not a subject I care about, I still just don't fucking care, obviously. Like, I'm not going to suddenly start caring about math because the teacher's cool. I'll just be like, oh, this teacher's cool and like funny and like dope, but he's cool by himself. He's cool as a person. I don't want to listen to him talk about math though still, because math is fucking boring.
Yeah.
So
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I wasn't
that
that
way,
way, though.
Teachers. Yeah.
But yeah. I had very, very few good teachers until college. Very few. Yeah. He was one of them, though. Him and his brother both taught math at South Hills. What were their names? I forget.
Hi from the UK. Welcome, Chris. I thought you guys were getting like shot in the back of the head or something if you use the internet right now.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you might get jailed just for having this in your browser history. You better close out and scrub it, buddy.
Yeah.
I think listening to this program would constitute hate speech in the United Kingdom, yeah. And whoever sent that tweet bothers me. Not the person who sent it, although they probably also bother me, but the person who tweeted it. Oh, Reality UK, that's his name, right?
Yeah, that's a British leaker.
Fuck that guy. Hey, motherfuck that guy.
Leaker.
Yikes. Yeah, cringe. Oh, you should be jailed for saying mean words on Twitter. I'm a fucking pussy. I'm a pussy bitch baby boy.
Jesus, man.
God, I hate that. That bugs me. That really bugs me. Oh, it really bugs me. Men with guns should go to your house because you called me an F slur on Twitter. Okay. And throw you in a cage. Because you typed a mean collection of words.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a huge, you should be KNS'd, obviously. But that's the British mindset. Yeah, just a slave mindset, a slave mentality. So, anyway, yeah, fuck the British and Reality UK, obviously. Anyway, let's see here.
Yeah.
Tide Pods. That's a good name. I'm assuming it's a play on Tide Pods, which is why I think it's a good name. If it's not, then it's not a good name. But if that's what it is, that's a good name. Is it possible to make a sniper in Warzone balanced, fun, good, but also not a one-shot at all ranges? No. And if so, what stats or abilities would it need? Yeah, no. If it can't one-shot at all ranges, it's never going to be good in Warzone. No. Not in the current environment. Yeah, the only way that would be possible is if you made the time to kill for full auto guns like 1.5 seconds, and the sniper that doesn't one shot also had like no flinch. That's the only way. Because otherwise, why the fuck am I going to use a sniper? Like, why on earth am I going to use a sniper if I can just use like an AR? So the exception to that might be like the Signal from Warzone 2. It was semi-auto and had a pretty fast as fuck actually fire rate, and that didn't one shot ever. I think that was actually balanced and worth using, but it still wasn't your best option, generally speaking. So maybe something like that, I guess, actually would be like a little counter example, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard though. It's really hard to balance one shot anything.
Yeah. Also not. Yeah, I don't know. Snipers are too hard to balance. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to balance any one shotter. Let's see.
What else did we get? Anything else here?
Bringing healing and more items to DMZ, huh, Novaria? That would not help at all. So.
Pick a beer to start off the night, man. Coors Banquet, a Blue Moon, a Pacifico, Paulaner. I don't know what that is. Paul Anner. I've never heard of that. Unless he spelled it wrong. Fat Tire or Kona Big Wave. It's a banquet beer, obviously, and it's not close.
Oh, that's quite close, actually.
Is it? What's your second?
That's a good. First of all, Novaria. That's a good selection. That's a good little tasting menu. That's a good flight. That's what they call them, right? It's a good little flight of beer, yeah. I mean, I would never buy a flight of that fucking dog piss, but as far as like beers to start your evening, I also don't know what Paul Anner is.
Let's look it up.
But let's see. Blue Moon is good. Coors Banquet is not good. It's easy to drink, but it's not good.
Yeah, this is fake. This is some like random German beer that isn't sold in the United States or something. I don't even know. I've never seen this or heard of this. But,
yeah, I haven't either.
That's a weird one.
Let's see. Blue Moon's good. Pacifico is good. Fat Tire's really good. And Kona Big Wave is good. So, was that a lager also, by the way?
Which one is Kona Big Wave?
It's a lager. You can't throw 8 lagers and then sneak in a brown ale.
Are you sure?
No. Obviously.
I don't think Big Wave is the lager.
Oh, really?
They call it a golden ale, which is that one's not very good. The Kona Lager is good, which is the red bottle, I think.
Oh, okay.
Longboard. That's what I like. The Kona Longboard.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Red bottle, yeah. That's, yeah. Big Wave is good.
Fat Tire is really good and slept on. I would easily pick Fat Tire there. It's not, but you said pick a beer to start off the night. So yes, I'll pick Fat Tire. If you had said pick a beer to start off the day or the afternoon, I'm probably going Blue Moon because it's a little lighter. Pop a lime in there. That'll be good. But Fat Tire,
yeah, Blue Moon's good.
A little heavier. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah, I'm going the old Banquet. Classy, you know, creamy.
Classy, yeah. Yeah.
Classy beer, man.
Dude, I've probably drank, I'm not joking, I've probably drank 300 plus, actually, easily, Coors Banquets in my life. That's all we got in college. Gabe would come over and he'd bring a 30 rack or
Banquet.
two
That's how
of
I know
Coors
what
Banquet.
Banquet is, yeah.
We used to put that down all the time. It was fine. Wasn't like terrible or anything, but I mean, it's no Fat Tire.
Yeah.
Speaking of slept on beers, by the way, Alaskan Amber is so good.
Alaskan Amber?
Dude, it's like the most random beer. You'd never think to like grab it. If you guys see Alaskan,
I've seen this brand. Maybe not.
It's sold there, so you probably have. If you see Alaskan and you're in the mood for a little amber ale, get it. You will not be disappointed. It's really tasty. Yeah, I don't know why I said tasty. It's good.
This interests me.
It's a good amber ale. Yeah.
Cool.
Hello, Jake. Let's see.
All right, back to the Cord, I guess, huh? Oh, no, he's a great one. If you guys raced kayaks, who would win? Raz is scared to get on one because it's like too much work or something for him, so we'll never know. Okay. That's the thing, Pat, because he's a pussy soy boy.
Okay.
I'll take some videos of myself kayaking, though, and I'll be really good at it and very fast, and I won't be sore.
I don't know if you're going to have the shoulder stamina to hold your phone up and take that selfie, I'm going to be honest. You better do it right away. You better do it the moment you climb in there. So
Didn't fucking ask, idiot. So
yeah, I don't know. I haven't used a kayak in quite a while, so ridden one, drove one, piloted one, whatever.
Yeah, what do you call it, man?
Sailed one. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you call that?
Rode
what do you
one.
call? I guess that's why they just say I'm going kayaking, because you can't say I'm going to go drive a kayak.
Yeah, yeah, you can't drive it.
In a kayak.
Yeah.
Also, a Michelob guy. Yeah, kill yourself. Like that's what I think. So, anyways, let's move on here.
Moving the motherfuck on. Let's see.
When we have questions about COD, that's too bad.
Steel, what are we more tired of in this game? The cell shaded shit or the pod obsession?
The pod
shit?
obsession.
Yeah, easily the pod obsession shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather easily. Because, yeah, like Tanner said, like, if you're playing, you want people to be cell shaded. They're easy as fuck to see. And I think the maps look really cool, actually. Like, I still stand by that. If I was a Rebirth player, maybe that would annoy me because it actually matters to see people. And I don't know if it makes it actually harder to see people. But, like, when I played it in multiplayer, like when they did cell shaded shipment, for example, that's such a bad example. I didn't have trouble seeing people in shipment is what I was going to say because I'm a retard. Well, of course I didn't. The map could be black and you'll see people. So anyway, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, the pot shit is just, it's so cringe. Like, it's so fucking cringe, dude. It's so embarrassing. The most embarrassing part is how many buckets of cash they fucking rake in from casual players who are like, oh, dude, hits bong. A Snoop Dogg skin. It's my fifth one. Yeah. He's got a slightly different pair of glasses on. Woohoo!
Yeah. I'm glad to see that it gets a lot more hate these days.
Does it?
It seems like. Yeah. That's what I see more of on the internet now is people are like, they're more in the camp of weed is cringe and lame and fucking stoners are losers and depressed and just kill yourself instead of smoking weed. That's what I see more of now. Yeah.
That's good.
It feels a lot different than it did like when we were in high school. Totally different.
Well, yeah. And if you're, to be clear, if you are in high school, smoking weed should be cool. Like, oh, you're like the bad guy. You smoke weed.
I don't think many of them are doing it these days though. They don't need to because they all just vape.
Well, they put on their VR headsets and they're put in their earplugs and go to fucking virtual raves and Roblox or whatever, Meta. Yeah, that's what they actually do. And they have a Prozac prescription. So yeah, they don't smoke weed because they're afraid of experiences. But that's the thing. It's the providence of children to think smoking weed is cool. Because when you grow up, and especially you're selling your bundles to fucking 40-year-olds who are alcoholics, actually, they don't like weed still and don't make it your personality if you're over the age of 20, obviously. It's time to throw out the weed socks.
Yeah.
It's time to get rid of all the other dumb shit and just be an adult. And if you want to smoke it, shut the fuck up about it. Hey, smoke a joint. I don't care. Shut the fuck up about it. That's it. That's all I want. Don't get dreads. Don't make IG posts with your new fucking gravity bong or your volcano vape. I don't know if that's still the thing these days. It was when I was a kid. But stop it. Just grow up. Or, as Tim Dillon would say, better yet, be an adult and develop a pill addiction. That's what an adult would do.
That's cool. That's what
adults, drug addicts do. Yes. Yeah.
Let's rip the bong and play some Rebirth Casual. Okay.
I mean, it's just these people should be SNK'd, obviously. So, yeah, anyway. But once again, it's not the devs' fault. The devs are making just copious amounts of cash doing this.
They're preying on complete retards, which is fine, which is smart. Anyways.
Yeah. Next is from Lou, whose name is 20K Lodi. Bug or feature? A bug.
Yeah.
Or A as in like A or B, bug. Yeah, that tracks. I didn't know about that bug. It would bother me. I can tell you that much. It would bother me a lot. One of the four is an interesting number. Most important attributes that top players possess. He gave us a decimal point. I just say good players. Then weigh them from 1 to 4, where 1 is the most significant. This reads, by the way, like an LSAT question. I just want you to know that, Lou. So, and I have taken the LSAT. 4 is so.
I mean, how specific are we supposed to get? Like, is just movement 1? Is that movement? Like, is that?
Yeah, 4 is either a lot or not enough, depending on how specific you get. Yeah, because you could say like movement, gunny, age, reaction time. I don't know. Yeah,
I would say brain power, like be able to make smart moves.
Awareness,
know where to rotate. Awareness. We can
call it what we could do is find that meme. I used to see it in Tarkov chats a lot, where you type in like exclamation point Smitty, who's a view-botting piece of shit, by the way.
Oh, and it's like, he's dead.
Smitty is a really good player, except for his gunny, map awareness, movement, and it says like it lists every good quality. We need to find that and then rank those. I think that's the answer. Someone's still got to have
number
that
one
command,
for
right?
me. It's awareness. That's what sets good players apart, I think. Because in Call of Duty, especially if that's what we're talking about, every player going to World Series or Warzone LAN tournament, they're all on controller except for like literally 2 of them. They all have the same level of aim, basically. Once they get close to you, they all aim exactly the same. So I think what it really comes down to is awareness and knowing when you should rotate, knowing which path you should take to rotate, knowing how you should rotate, if you should call in a UAV, if you should call in like pre-call a PA somewhere, is the gas going to start closing to cut a team off, if you should wait till that team's in the open, if you should save the PA. Like,
sucks.
All of that, yeah, all of that awareness is number one, I think, and that is what that's what sets people apart. That's what sets the men apart from the boys. That's what I always say about Warzone specifically.
Wow. Okay.
And this is why you're fuck ass at Tarkov, by the way. You had horrible awareness, and Locap would tell you that every time we played. Hope that helps. He's dead now, though, so he didn't have good awareness either.
By the way, the guy who said that had terrible awareness.
Here we go.
And also, I said, be right back. Yep, I said, I'll be right back.
Here we go.
I'm going to go AFK in this bush wearing baby blue UN gear, by the way. Come back, and he has naded me. And then he says, that's on you. But my awareness sucks. Yeah, kill yourself, Locap. Oh, wait, you're already fucking dead. Yeah, and that's on you. And your brain.
He's in hell. So easily awareness, number one. What were our other categories? Movement, awareness, gunny, and your age. What did we decide?
I was joking. I said age. I don't know.
We're doing 3. Awareness, gunny, and movement. That's it. That's what we're doing. So hope that helps, Lou. Gunny is number 3 because it's not that important because everyone's on controller, so they're all really good. I don't even know if
Gunny is in the top 4, and I'm not even joking.
Gunny doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nothing matters,
when you get to the top 0.5% of players, the difference in Gunny on controller in Warzone it literally doesn't exist. Like, I don't think Biffle shoots better than Hisoka or Shifty or Scummin or name your favorite dork on Twitter. They're not dorks. They're fine. I like them, actually. I like everyone I just listed. Actually, literally all of them. They're all toxic, and Biffle's the best.
Yeah.
I want to suck them off, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyway. But, like, there's no difference in Gunny between them at all.
Yeah.
So that's actually not even in my top 4.
That's all that matters. So awareness is number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is the one thing that really matters, and that's what sets players apart. That's all it is. It's awareness.
Awareness is important.
Maybe leadership too. Having that good squad leader to call everything out, because that's why Biffle, Shifty, and Soko work too. Biffle doesn't say a fucking thing. He doesn't even open his mouth. His mic is muted the whole match. He just listens, and Hisoka tells him what to do, and he does it.
That's more like team, though, because like Biffle doesn't have leadership, but he's like the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're right. You need someone to lead the charge, be the vanguard.
Yeah. A positive attitude? No, you don't need a positive attitude.
You don't need a positive attitude. Look at Scummin.
They all hate the game. Listen to them. Yeah. Listen to their comms as they're playing. They hate their life.
Or the best player in our Discord.
Unless you're
does he like the game? Talking about myself.
Okay.
My number 1 actually is, because I've thought about this a lot, I think it is making good decisions quickly. I think that is the most important thing.
Okay.
So, like, you get in a surprise, someone's rotating on you or whatever, or some Warzone bullshit happens, which is all of the time. You have like actually 500 milliseconds to make a decision. Like, okay, what do you do here? Do you start shooting? Maybe less than that. Do you shoot this guy? Do you run away? Do you plate? Do you throw a nade? Do you close the door? Do you reload? Like, what do you do? If you're gonna run away, where do you go? Do you go out the window? Do you parachute down? Do you take the zip? Like, there are infinite options at all times. Almost infinite options, actually. Like, literally. And you, if you're the really good players, as soon as they get new information, they make a decision on what to do, and it's a good one, and they make it quickly. So like, oh, some guy's pushing up my stairs and I have no plates. I'm going to start blasting. Wrong decision. I'm dead. Oh, I should have ran away. Whereas like a perfect player would have ran away because they instantly recognize I'm not winning this. Whereas like, you know, whatever. Yeah, like I think that is the most important thing. And that's really hard. And that actually, I think you're kind of born with that. Because I don't even, you can't like get better at it. Like if this game, assuming this game weren't on a controller, let's say we're talking about Counter-Strike, you could get better at aiming. You could get a lot better at aiming. Like
recoil control, all that. Yep.
Yeah, I did. Like in BO4, I was really, really fucking bad on K-BAM. And then I got better. I got like a lot better at just aiming the gun. That's like a trainable skill to some degree. There is obviously an upper limit, you know. I can jump higher than I do now, but I can only jump so high. I'm not getting a 60-inch vertical. But with like quick decision making like that, I don't think you can ever get better. You just kind of have it or you don't.
Yes. That's kind of like awareness too, and how that works as well.
Yeah.
Because some people just, that's something you can't teach. I don't think so. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the same thing with sports. That's why a lot of people are just, I mean, it's the same thing with anything, but that's why Gabe is just good at every single sport for some reason. He just has it in him that other people could put 10 times the amount of time into playing a sport as somebody, and then you'll just never be as good. So you're just born with certain things.
Yeah.
And anybody that good at a video game, including Warzone, by the way, for as much as we shit on it for being easy, like they're all born better. They're just born better than you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why you can see these people that are really good at like, because we shit on aim assist all the time. If you're like a professional Call of Duty player, you can go watch any of them ever who have played another game. They're really good. They're really good inside of like, usually like a day, honestly, if not a week. They're good at it because a lot of I think that, because again, the top 4 skills are like not really aim at all. So like, you know, you're going to be good. So maybe especially for Warzone, because you can't out aim people. So you have to, if you're a top Warzone player, you have to have the other shit. You can't rely on being really good at aim, because so is everyone. So yeah, I think quick decision making is number 1. And man, honestly, I think that is, how would I weight that? In a game like Warzone, that's like 70%, honestly. That's like so important. 70% of the top 4 attributes, the most important one is good, quick decision making.
Yeah, okay.
Because the thing is, like, we've all been in situations where we got lucky and killed someone really easily. So, like, I've killed, like, Nate Gibson before. I used to talk about him a lot. He's so much better than I am. That, like, shouldn't be possible. And it really wasn't because I did anything. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time with a health advantage, and I killed him. But imagine if you were always in that lucky situation. You'd do really well. Like, it wouldn't matter how slow your reaction time is well, your reaction time would be fast if you made good decisions quickly, but it wouldn't matter like if your aim's like a little shoddy or whatever, your movement tech isn't the best. You can't do the cool parkour jump shots. If you can make good decisions quickly, you'll be able to put yourself in those scenarios where I just get lucky to be in those scenarios 1 out of 100 times. You're just always in them. Like all your kills, this is why when you watch Biffle play, you're like, dude, this game's fucking easy. I can do that. Like it looks stupid. Like, oh, cool. He's on a rooftop shooting down on some guy who has no chance of escaping. I could do that. And then you watch his next kill. I could do that. And then you watch his next 10. How have I not gotten a 10 kill streak is what you're thinking to yourself. Well, it's because you're a stupid fuck. And you don't make those good decisions. But also it's like, putting yourself in a good position isn't always a quick decision. That's like, I say, maybe that goes into awareness. That actually does. So yeah. Like he's aware of what's going on. Awareness. So he puts himself in like the good position. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah, that'd be my number one. I don't have 3 more, but Gunny isn't on the list. It's not even close to being on the list. Man. Honestly, yeah, it is like kind of reaction time. You know, if you got good awareness, you can make decisions well, then there are a lot of points where it's just about reaction time. Like you guys see each other heads up, who started ADSing and shooting sooner, you win. Congrats. So yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Grinder with the 500 bits. Let's fucking go, man. How's it going, buddy? Are you playing this fuck ass wipe, Grinder? I haven't seen you online on Twitch, so I don't know. You could be. It's an awful wipe though. Thank you for the 500 bits, man. I really appreciate it. And Record, friend of the pod, 32 months with a heart. That's a double heart in the chat. You guys are getting real gay in our chat. So that's 2 hearts in a row.
That's a double heart.
Yeah. Thank you, Record. Appreciate it, man. And Grinder. So anyway, let's see. How do you properly play in gas? Asks Steel. Is it simply to just have a gas mask, or is there more to it? Is there a proper loadout you recommend? Okay, don't ask if there's a correct gas loadout, Steel. You don't, and we've said this lots in the last 5 years, do not make a class to optimize doing better in shitty situations. For this, like the peak example would be like Last Stand. If that were a perk you could run, or Sleight of Hand. And some people would say like, oh, I'm going to run Last Stand because I die a lot. And then I can get some value out of it. Hey, get Sleight of Hand so you reload sooner, so you kill the guy who would otherwise have put you in Last Stand. Do not ever build things around bad situations. Build them around good situations such that you don't have to be in the bad situations. So no, you don't make a fucking loadout for gas. Don't be in gas. That's how you play in gas. That's the big answer. You should have a gas mask, obviously. But I mean, this just depends. How do you properly play in gas? It entirely depends on the situation. Sometimes you'll want to gas play someone. Depends. I mean, but generally speaking, you just don't want to be in gas. Outside of like certain situations.
Like, if you have a gas mask and you need to get around a building because you know like somebody's up ahead of you and you can get around them, then run in the gas for 10 seconds and get out of it. But I don't know. Like actually, like making crazy gas plays, that's like a very high skill part of the game, and like I don't know, you can't really teach it. It's kind of one of those things like you were just saying where you make like quick decision making. The people who make good gas plays just don't think about it. They just already know what they're gonna do.
Exactly.
Like I'm not good at making gas plays either, so I don't know. I don't really have an answer at all.
The type of person who should be making the type of person who should ever be making like crazy gas plays would never ask this question because they
just stay out of the gas.
Yeah, they know enough to like do it. Like, so get good enough to where you already know the answer to this question, because it just wildly depends on the situation.
That's difficult to answer. Depends where you are on the map. Yeah, all of it. But when you can pull off a nasty gas play, that's very satisfying.
It is cool.
Very satisfying.
Yeah. I'd say the most accessible gas play you can make is, like Tanner said, taking some gas damage to like remain in cover so long as you don't die. If you're like, okay, I have to cross this street, I can like take the circuitous route through the building instead to get across, or just go straight through so the gas doesn't touch me. Take the gas damage. And that's something that's like, fairly accessible. The gas will kill you much more slowly than someone mag dumping you with a controller. So, but beyond that, I mean, you really don't want to be in gas as long as you can help it. So, what's the current feature or mechanic in COD that, if added to any future FPS, would totally ruin the experience?
Aim assist.
Yeah, it's just you're fishing for the answer
assist.
here. You already know what we were gonna say. So
omni movement. I don't know.
It would definitely
there aren't that many different game mechanics in Call of Duty that aren't in other FPS games. Like that.
I can't really think of anything that would ruin another FPS game. Depends what you mean by FPS game, though. Like, if they added unicorn skins to Tarkov, that would probably ruin the experience, for example.
Yeah, probably.
You know, but like, that's like, if that's what you're asking, then I mean, a ton of things.
But like, yeah, my genuine answer is the same level of Call of Duty aim assist in another FPS game. Like that in Battlefield, that in Rainbow Six Siege, that in any game.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're like setting aside like hardcore shooters, I think a lot of the mechanics in COD are fine, and they would be fine in other games. Like,
yeah, they're pretty just bog standard.
Yeah, like if you put like perks in like, I don't know, Battlefield, I think that could be done well, maybe. They kind of already have it with classes, but like if each class had its own like perks or whatever, that could be cool. I could get on board with that, for example. Yeah. Or like weapon camos, prestige. Those are all good things. That would be cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. It's a pretty good game, obviously. That's why it's so popular, Call of Duty, but it's just some years they do bad things, but like the core features, like you're saying, like the systems, the way everything works with like camos, all that stuff you're saying, like the calling card system's really cool, but when you die like 4 feet around corners and it's 8 months into the game's launch and your hit reg is fuck ass, then it's not going to be a good game, or it's not going to be fun. Parachutes, yeah, exactly. I mean, I wasn't really thinking Warzone a whole lot, to be honest. I was thinking more multiplayer.
Parachutes would be fine, and they are in other games. I don't know what you mean.
Battlefield has parachutes.
Yeah.
And if the game didn't have parachutes, then there'd never be a use for a parachute, so it wouldn't matter. So fuck you, Pat, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like parachutes.
Parachutes.
Hell let loose with parachutes? That'd be crazy. Yeah. That'd be crazy.
I'm surprised they don't have a Hell let loose mission, actually, where you're jumping out of a plane. Why don't they have that? That'd be cool. They should make that. Should I DM the devs?
And Hell let loose?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Jump out of a plane that's about to go down, land wherever you want.
Well, that'd be dope.
To a certain point. That'd be interesting. And then the map starts. Yeah, that's cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, let's do it. Let's draft the email.
What are we at, by the way?
We're at 109.
Because
we have no more questions.
Screaming at me. Yeah, my stomach's ready to eat. My little tum.
Ready to eat, huh? Any other questions from any of you pigs before we go? Before we get the motherfuck out of here?
No questions, darn. Okay, well.
Okay. Tarkov ruined his own experience already. Yeah, I'm seeing that, Grinder. Yeah, Scab Backpack's 180k rubles, by the way. From Ragman. And you can sell a modded M4 to mechanic and get less money than that for a scav backpack, by the way, as a reminder. So, yeah. Game dev should be SNK'd, obviously. So,
yeah, they definitely should. True. See ya.
You gonna say something? Okay.
Are we still live?
Okay. Bye.